Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to this fine Wednesday. And what is the halfway point in the provincial championships? We've gotten through our group stage, the Leinster Senior Championship South, and I'm looking at the wrong competition. Let me go to schedule. Here we go, Leinster Senior South. Now, we finished second in the group, which puts us in a good position because it means we skip the first round. We go straight into the quarterfinals because the way this is set up, it's that first and second get a bye into the quarterfinal, and then third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, that's 8 teams, all have to battle off to be the lower seeded teams going into those quarterfinals. So there's an opportunity for a semi-final run at least anyway, because I'm hoping the way the seeding works itself out, because I have it seeded based off of position, that we will be avoiding Dublin, Meath or Kildare, and we'll be getting one of those lower ranked sides. There's still some tough outings in here, like Offaly, Westmeath, Laois. Now, Laois finished bottom, but they are still Division 3 side. Louth as well. So there's some decent opposition here. It could be quite difficult. Now, I like I had said in the last few episodes, I was targeting this as the competition I wanted to do well in, because I was not aware of the strength of this squad going in, and I've managed to find a formation where we just were defensively solid and we seemed to outscore opposition. So I'm cautiously optimistic about the All-Ireland Senior Championship as well, to be honest. I'm hoping that we can just qualify out of the group quarterfinals. That'll be a good result for us. But let me take you to the squad overview and look at the league. Phelan and Foley, between the two of them, they are absolutely dominating this league. Phelan has 17 goals, a few of those are penalties, and Foley is providing quite well, showing that he's getting a penchant for assists as well as goals, and Kinsella is an assist machine with 10 assists. That front three is proving quite potent, and nobody else has been able to get in ahead of us. Like, there's creation, there's assists, and there's finishing. And the system that I've got going on here is I decided to play Phelan at a deep lying forward one day. I don't know why, because for a long time I've been playing this system here, having Foley over here in that target man support role, and Phelan playing poacher. And then one day I just decided, I don't know, I want to get the most out of Taggart in that advanced role because we have him on loan. Phelan can play that role, but let's try to get both of those on the pitch, because I think Foley was injured or something. I was just kind of like, okay, we have to take him out. So I put Phelan into this role, but I scored 2 goals. And he was like really, really good. He's got good agility in the pace, and he just utilized it so well. The work rate in the off the ball just meant that he always got himself into really good positions. And he's a finishing beast. Like I said, 17 goals in all appearances. Just 17 league goals. Absolutely loving life this man is. So we're playing him in that deep lying forward role, and playing Foley as like a wide man, Kinsella as a wide man. Every now and then we bring Foley into being a wide target man attack, just to kind of like utilize Walsh in that second Volande role. I like Daly just playing as a defensive midfielder on defend, Taggart kind of roaming around looking for the ball, presenting for opportunities, and Walsh just storming forward, being a second attacker. Think of it like a centre midfield on attack, except his starting position is lower down the field. So we end up in situations where we are still defensively solid, but still have an overlap who's able to collect balls from Foley, presenting himself as that big, tall target man out in the wing, while also having Black kind of running around him and using those overlap because we have that stay wider instruction on himself. So it's an interesting formation. I'm enjoying the way it's playing. Now, in terms of, I'm busy looking at contract situations, and who we've currently kept and gave extensions to is Kinsella, Phelan, Declan Downs. Downs, why have you got a contract extension? I'm letting you go as soon as I can. I don't know why. Maybe he started with a 2-year deal. I've no idea. Mark Walsh, I wanted him to get an extension because he is, again, like 18.22, 7.26. Lee McCune, he is here on a long-term deal. He isn't getting game time. He will be sold. The reason he has a long-term deal is because I brought him in. If we go to, here, I brought him in a free just to get back up to that left wing back slot. And in his contract, I had a 1-year extension if we got promoted. that triggered. He's here until 2024. And Cian Kelly, again, just 19 years of age, absolute stalwart at the back, 7.44, 4 yellow cards, 20 appearances, shots. How have you got 20 shots on target? He's a centre back with 20 fouls or 10 fouls against. So, you know, he holds up the ball. Only 20 fouls as well. I need to find out if that's a lot or if that's fairly good. But I tied him down till 2024 because he's a decent defender. He's got a little bit of potential ahead of him. Although we're quickly going to just like outlive and outpace these players' potentials. I'm kind of looking toward youth development to be able to produce teams of low enough quality that they actually become good players for our level, while allowing us to be able to stock that reserve and youth teams with players who automatically register for league matches. Now, we got a preview of youth intake. Where are we? Development Centre. Here we go. We got a preview. Apparently, it's going to be an excellent intake, but who knows? Who knows what that means? Wingers, I'm not that worried about wingers because I've got my front two, but if we get some good wingers coming through, that'll be great. Goalkeepers, I'm looking forward to seeing who the goalkeepers are, and the fullbacks, that is a beautiful, beautiful sight to see because we've a dearth of quality at fullback. We need more fullbacks. But in terms of goalkeeping, like the squad's goalkeepers, we don't really have a huge amount of talent on display. Mulreilly is doing quite well, but he is a Division 4 standard keeper. Gratzer, again, he's not playing for us. And Ross Tracy, I have him listed for loan. He's not playing for us. Like Mulroney, he's doing quite well. 9 clean sheets, 23 conceded. We have one of the better defences in the league, but I am targeting goalkeeper as one of those positions that I want to replace. Now, he is considering a contract extension because I want to keep him on, because why change a broken record? He is playing well. He's linking into the team quite nicely. He's got no leadership, so that's a problem. But hey, not everyone needs to be leaders. Now, the dynamics is working out quite well because it's formed itself that our captain, Michael Daly, has just assumed himself as team leader, and he is utilising that role quite effectively with his 15 leadership. If ever somebody is upset, I just send them to Daly, and Daly goes, all right, now, sit down. Yeah, you play for Kilkenny. Do you have any idea how much of a privilege that is? You are the worst team in the league, and you are still being employed. If you can't make it here, you can't make it anywhere. And then they kind of go, just too right, yeah. Let's get back to the training grounds. But we've got a nice kind of hierarchy going here, so that there is a bit of a hierarchy in terms of like influentiality. There's a lot of other players. The social groups, actually, pretty much everyone's in the social group. That's quite nice. Black, what's that, vice captain? I did not realise you were our vice captain. You've got 15 leadership. Suddenly it makes sense. I really need to replace you. You're 33, and you will be 34 soon. I need to replace you. Like those fullbacks coming through the academy, hopefully they're good players. And okay, so what we're here, the main thrust of this video is we have finished our Leinster Senior Championship South. We only lost 2 games. We lost to Kildare and Laois. Now, it's funny with those two because we did beat them 6-0 and 4-0. So, you know, there's a bit of a free-for-all. Anyone can win. If you're on your day, you're on your day. But the league is kind of like, we're at the halfway point now because the quarterfinals have been drawn. Carlow, Wexford, Longford, Offaly, Louth, Westmeath, Wicklow and Laois. And we will come in at the quarterfinal stage. So the winners of these go into the seeding, and we just want to see who we draw. I'm going to try to get through the whole Leinster Senior Championship if I can today. Obviously, video's over when we get knocked out. It's just that simple. And then I'll come back to you for like big game deciding senior All-Ireland Championship. So continue. Yeah, that's fine. It's rejected. Fair enough. Have we got... Oh, Gratzer. I mean, you're my backup. You're my backup to my backup. I've sent you home because you have a virus. Fair enough. Here we go. Carlow, Wexford, Longford, Offaly. So let's see who's coming through. Okay. So Carlow, Longford on penalties, Westmeath and Wicklow. Okay. So they're now going to go into that draw, and let's see when that draw is. Really, he has penned that contract extension. Lovely. Okay, so let me just double check for when this is going to be drawn. Sunday 30th. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you for that draw. On the eve of the draw, Antrim, Division 3. Okay, it's not a hope you're getting him. Antrim keep coming in for an offer for Phelan, and I love this because he's like, I have no interest in joining Antrim, but I'm willing to entertain preliminary talks, which means that I can just reject it outhand and not have to worry about him. He is my star striker. We don't have to worry about the contract kind of like running out on us because he's here for another year at least. So probably in the off season, I'm going to try pin him down on a long-term deal because at that age, he can get better. It says unlikely to improve, but he's an Allianz Standard 1 player, so that's quite nice. I quite like that. We want him. We really want him to be a part of our push to drive up those leagues because Christ is he absolutely destroying the league. Nearly a goal a game player. And yeah, 7 penalties. So he's really scored. 6 from 7. Okay, for a moment there I thought he scored 7 from 6 penalties. I was like, did he break the game? Am I going to be the subject to a FIFA investigation? So let's see if we can get this draw. Just go on. Strengthen. No comment. I have no interest in answering this. No comment. In chat. I want to get to this draw. Benefit developing concerns. Look at this. Daily is just a machine. We just send it to Daily. And then there we go. Drop lack of concern. I love it. Okay. Give me the draw. Here we go. The quarterfinal draw. View draw. Okay. So, it's a free for all. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's just see who we go. Okay. So draw next team. Westmeath. There is no home and away. These are all neutral venues. Westmeath will play Kilkenny. Okay. So Dublin will play Carlow. Longford will play Kildare. And Meath will play Wicklow. Okay. And where Westmeath Kilkenny will be played at Wexford Park. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's roughly between the two. It's an 18,000 seater capacity. So that'll be interesting. And this is another feature of this database that I quite like. Because if we go into the Leinster Senior Championship, so Dublin are playing their game they're playing it in Croke Park. Fair enough. It's not really a neutral venue because it's Dublin's home ground. So Longford against Kildare. There we go. Nolan Park. So they're playing in my grounds. So I'm going to get a little bit of ticket revenue from this, hopefully. I mean, that would be nice if it worked that way. And Meath Wicklow is being played in Cusack Park. And Cusack Park is in Mullingar in Offaly? No, Westmeath. So we have... Yeah, Westmeath. Westmeath on Wednesday. Thought that was going to be a Sunday game. That's been played in 2 days' time. Let's do a quick little look into Westmeath. So they finished in the north. They finished 4th. Okay, so that's not too terrible. The games they lost by close margins, except Offaly where they conceded 3. And they won 2 against Louth, Meath and Longford. Okay, so let's have a look at their squad. Let's find out. Go into attributes, stats, competition, league. Okay, so they have their main striker, Cummins. Not a bad striker. He used to be with Cork City. He's basically a target man. 6'1", good jumping, reach and heading. Okay, so if we can have Spillane just man-marking him and just keeping him quiet, we have a good opportunity. They have a little bit of a spread, and they have like 9 and 4 goals respectively amongst their front 3 with their wide players. Sweeney being the more assist maker, and Mehmet basically just being an inside forward from the looks of it, or just being an attacking winger. He plays on the right with a right. Okay, he's just an attacking winger. Okay. I'm fairly confident that we can overcome this challenge. So what I'm going to do is over here, match preparations, match review. Let's get that going. Okay, so I'm gonna ever so slightly just adjust these penalties and chance creation. Actually, no, switch that to chance conversion. There isn't technical, isn't it? Chance conversion. Okay. So taking our chances and practicing penalties just to be absolutely certain. And we're going to work on our attacking movement as well. Okay, so attacking movement, attacking, and in here we will do goalkeeping. Actually, no, we're going to do set pieces, attacking corners. Okay. So that is our prep for the Westmeath game. When we come back, we'll be getting into Westmeath. And here we are, match day is upon us. We are in the away dressing room, but of course it's a neutral venue against Westmeath. So let's get into that tactical meeting. Now, we unfortunately got news that Kelly has suffered an injury. We're not going to risk him because if we get through this, I'm going to want to utilize him in those further rounds. I need to, what's his first name? Eunice. Eunice is red card, so that's very, very annoying. So we're just going to swap them over. Daly playing in that role. Take Kelly out. And this is an opportunity for... Where are you? Where are you? Kevin Splat, you're injured. Damn it. I don't really want to play Downs because there's no future. None whatsoever. He is 6'3". It could be a lot worse. Could be so much worse. Can we get somebody else to play in that role? McLaughlin, he's played the odd time, but it's too important to roll. Can I get somebody to play that right side? No, you know, I think we're just trusting Downs. I think we just have to trust him in this instance because it's just like Kelly and Spillane. They're too important. We need to allow them to do their rehabilitation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's our fifth substitute? Dean Casey, go on, we'll put you in there. Okay, and now let's get into it. Let's get stuck in. Downs is lacking match sharpness. It's fine. We'll make it do. We'll make do. Okay. So let's do it. Westmeath, our first time playing Westmeath. They're managed by Martin O'Neill, would you believe? So, match preview. It's a gorgeous stadium. Look at it, the purples. Westmeath, lost. Win. Okay, kickoff. Let's just make sure that this is on key. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's keep an eye on those stats. Getting into the beginning of it. 10 minutes gone. Nothing to show for it so far. As we have an attack. Walsh brings it back to Downs. Healy operating it for. You've got Foley on the right side. Taggart. So we've got wide men either side of him. So is that out ball. Downs back to Healy. Healy to Taggart. Okay, so they're closing us down well and preventing us from getting opportunities. Rafferty in for Foley. Foley has an opportunity take. And Foley gives us a 1-0 lead 10 minutes into this quarterfinal. That is a beautiful start. We are on positive, and I'm going to keep it on positive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Do we praise? I'm going to encourage and see what happens. This could go very badly. Oh, it's a beautiful finish. So, okay. So praising seems to do quite well. Okay. So we scored with our first shot on target. That is, well, what more can you want? And they have, oh no, McSweeney takes it in. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. They have an overlap on that right with Tommy. Tommy shaping it up. Ah, it's 1-1. Cummins gets on the end of a cross. The level game. 20 minutes gone. Scored and conceded. Not entirely how we want to start this. Defensively, we were a bit all over the place there. Okay. Okay, as McGinley brings this out, Downs not being able to get on top of that. Daly over for Kinsella. Kinsella for Taggart. Taggart on for Phelan. Phelan off. You took way too many liberties with that Phelan. You should have just kept going with it. 28 minutes gone. Okay. So Kinsella crossing it in. See if Healy can get on the penalty. Penalty, ref. Okay, we've got it. An opportunity for Phelan to grab a goal and for us to retake the lead on the 30th minute. Go on, Phelan. And we've retaken the lead. 2-1. Not a very commanding performance from us so far, but the scoreline really is all that matters. Phelan just buries that in. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Okay. Griffin. McSweeney. Not closing down. Tommy again. Cummins bringing that into the left-hand side for Griffin. Or Staley. Oh, and we've gotten a Kinsella retaining it back into front. I don't know what Kinsella was trying to do, and my commentary couldn't keep up because I was very lost. It turns out what Downs. Okay, and Kinsella has gotten it back under his control. Brings it forward to Phelan. Phelan straight through for Kinsella. Kinsella 1-on-1. What a goal. Oh, what a finish. 3-1 on the day. Just watch this finish. This was a thing of beauty. 1-2 at Kinsella. Phelan with the beautiful through ball. First time, cannoneers off the bar. And just, oh, that thing was a thing of beauty. Okay, so feeling a bit more comfortable now. Feeling a bit more comfortable. We're going to bring back to balanced and just take less risks with the ball and just try to control this one now as Healy brings the ball out of our box off to Black on that left-hand side into Rafferty. And Foley just playing hold up for Black all the way back to Healy. And Phelan can't really take control of it, but Taggart has it. Just working his way around. Kinsella on that right-hand side. You got the overlap. And Taggart is everywhere, just covering ground wherever he feels like he needs to be. Daly bringing it back to Walsh. Just playing a little bit of ticky-tacky, just running around, just letting the ball do the work. And Rafferty through for Foley. Foley going to try. Ah! Hits the outside of the post and bounces harmlessly out for a goal kick. Okay, we're restricting Westmeath to chances. That one crossed early 20 minutes ago. They haven't been able to capitalise upon that yet. So Phelan, Kinsella, Foley, our front three proving devastating, and you can just see that XG chart just explode outwards from there. So going to that second half, we're looking safe for a semi-final berth at the moment, but now we just need to control this game, and we just need to control our expectations, make sure that everybody does what they're supposed to be doing, tell them to focus, and everybody's upset with me. Hopefully we don't concede from this now. Longford getting against Kildare and Dublin taking care of Carlow. So I want to avoid Dublin at all costs. Okay, time for some substitutions. Okay, so we're going to bring Weru on for... Yeah, Downs hasn't had a good game, but sure, we've gotten away with it. So I'm going to bring, where are you? Dean Casey on for that role back here. We're going to bring Phelan back here, and Weru can play up front and put you on an advanced forward role. And McNamara, no, McLaughlin, we'll get McLaughlin on for Walsh. Confirm changes, and just hopefully we can hold this one out now. I'm going to bring this back to defensive. Fuck, I meant to do cautious, but we'll go defensive. Okay, and we have an attacking corner here. Kinsella going to bring this in. Can Foley get on the end of it? Nope. Weru? Ugh. Takes a shot from outside the box. Goes harmlessly over the bar, though. And Kildare gotten one back, but it looks like a tall order. And there we go, just like that. We are through to the semi-finals. We get into our dressing room. What a performance. What a performance indeed. Okay, so... teams in the next round. Dublin, that was a close fought game. Dublin, Longford, Wicklow, Kilkenny. So we've an opportunity. We're going to meet our expectations. We're in our semi-final, but we have an opportunity at a final depending on who we get. If we get Dublin, I do think that's probably the end of the road. If we get any of those other teams, I think we can overcome them. So, doesn't want to blame Kinsella, Worthington spotting at Wexford Park. And we'll send the assistant. I have no interest. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you for that draw. I'll see you all soon. Jeez, while I was waiting, this came true. My reserve side has won their Division 2 South table. So we're going to get promoted to Division 1. That is really, really lovely. Kilkenny reserves have just kind of turned it on a little. I'm going to do a little bit of an analysis of these players in the off-season, find out are any of them ready to make the step up. But it is quite possible that they are just the best of the rest. And what they are is they are Alliance Division 4 standard players. So I might just let them go, not try to get any money for them, just let them go and live their lives and have a career in the dregs of the Alliance leagues. So still waiting for that draw to come true. So once we get to there, I'll be back to you. And here we are. The day of destiny awaits. View draw. Dublin, Longford, Wicklow, Kilkenny. Like I said, anyone but Dublin. That is the absolute essential. We don't want to draw Dublin. Kilkenny, oh thank God. Now, Wicklow are a tough challenge for us. We do find them quite difficult to overcome. There has to be a way of checking history with Wicklow. Is there? I'm going to pause and see if I can find it. Here we go. Past meetings. So all in all, I was wrong. We actually have a very good record against them. We drew at the very beginning of the season in a friendly, but we beat them home and away in the Alliance League. We beat them home and away in the Leinster Senior Championship. So basically it's a rematch of that Championship South game, but this time it's a chance at the semi-finals. And let's find out where we're playing this semi-final. We're playing it in Nolan Park. We got a home draw. And the beauty about this is, again, like, it's just pulling from the stadiums in this province. So there was always a chance that we could get a home fixture. And we drew at home to Wicklow. Let's check where the other side are playing. Dublin are playing in Cusack Park. Cusack Park, home of Westmeath, the team we just knocked out. Longford, Dublin. Okay, that'll be an interesting fixture. 55,000. Jesus, quite jealous. Quite jealous of that. Actually, how did the Division 1 finish? Okay, Kerry, Dublin. Kerry getting that Champions League spot. And Donegal will qualify depending on the All-Ireland Championships. And then we'll come back to the rest of this when we're finish the provincial championships. So we know what we have to do. We just have to stay the course. A date against Dublin or Longford in the final is what awaits us. So I'm just going to organise these training regimes. I'll back to you momentarily. So this is what our training's going to look like. We're going to work on defending free kicks, attacking corners, penalties, match tactics, match preview, do some overall training just so we can get a little bit of the actually no, switching this to where is it? It's match preparation, attacking movement. I forgot that you've got those upcoming matches. That's what I'm trying to benefit. So we've got that game against Wicklow. Let's get into it. When you see me again, it'll be that game. The semi-final days are upon us. Both fixtures kick off at the same time. So at the end of this game, we'll know who is facing off in the final. So we're going to go pick without restrictions, best 11. And we have our best 11. We've got Taggart, Foley. I'm switching Foley to an inside forward role because let's take advantage of that right foot. Moves in the channels, beats the offside trap. Yeah, fine. And then have Black on that over wing. Johnny Black, he's the weakest link in the side. That looks fine. Okay, so submit team, lacking fitness, that's fine. I was expecting that. Go to match, okay. Now, it's a neutral venue, but we are playing at home, so we have, to a degree, of home advantage. Barry Murphy, it started that way, it's ending that way. Mulreilly, Taggart, Phelan, Foley, Kinsella. Let's make some history, let's make some destiny. All we have to do is overcome a team that we've beaten 4 times and we book a place in the final, probably against Dublin. A game we'll probably lose, but sure, let's just see what happens there as they take the lead. And we are 1-0 down in the only game that really matters here, the semi-final. Oh no. Okay. Shouts. Demand more. I just need to not panic. That's my role. As no one in Sientner. Oh my God, he was free completely on that right hand side. Crossover to Kane, out beautifully. They're utilising those wings. Okay, so I'm... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, you didn't. Okay, so I need, defensively, we need to stretch that. We need to stretch that width because we are being done dirty with that one. 2-0 down. I'm not sure if there's anything I should do right now. I'm going to move Kinsella into a support role and just see if that can make any benefits, but that is not a pretty start. Was I overconfident? I worked on set pieces and it's open play that were being done from. No one just... Skip. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's probably going to be 3-0, isn't it? Oh, thank God. Okay. My commentary is a lot more lively when we're winning. When I'm behind, I'm a bit like, I'm not happy with this. So Black getting the opportunity. Walsh bringing this forward. Taggart over to Phelan. Phelan on their overlap. And Kinsella. Bring it over to Carbo. Phelan! So, no Kinsella. And Carbo, what you going to do? Foley! Yes! Okay, pulled one back. That is what we need. That is what we need. Kinsella on that yellow card's a little worrying because we've got yellow cards on those right-hand sides. I'm going to go into... Once we get the opportunity, I'm going to tell both of them to ease off tackles just to be safe. Just to be safe. Ease off tackles. Where is it? See, I almost... Here we go. Yeah, ease off tackles. I almost never go in here. Ease off tackles. Here we go. Because I need them. No, is that Foley I just told that to? What am I doing? Over here, ease off tackles. Kinsella, ease off tackles. Okay. So 3 goals in 30 minutes. Let's see if we can pull one back. Because like the optimal outcome for us right now would be we win and Longford wins. Then I'll be very happy, as Wicklow have an attacking option here. Walsh was able to get into the way of that. Brings it forward. Phelan wasn't able to get in the end. Also, Dingham has an opportunity on the right side. Crosses in for El Nenye. And Centenier. Fuck's sake. We're just being destroyed through those little plays. Wicklow just digging deep and finding something. Shouts. Fire up. Come on. Okay, what I need to do is, there we go, take off tighter marking. I just need to put pressure on them and stop them being able to play their game. Come on. They're getting way too many opportunities to be able to play the ball through. Foley trying and just not quite being able to do it. I'm concerned by the number of yellow cards we're getting. Inside Pan, Tourish, Verdun. They're just calm, patient build-up play. They have it on that left-hand side. Come on, come on. We just need to nick. We need to get that back to a 1-goal margin. As Noonan said, you know, I think this might be away from us now. 4-1. It's the first time I've had a condition like this. It's just... They just seem the more up for its side right now, to be honest. Disappointed. We're being played out of it. Receiver tactical changes, yeah. Dressing room. I want a much better display. Okay, so we're going to rip this up. Weru was coming in here, and Taggart is going to come down here. So you're going to go back to your advanced playmaker, and what we're going to do is we're going to play 2 target forwards. Phelan can play that poacher role, and Black and Cargo can give us our width. So we're going to go pass spaces, direct, push higher and wide, and shoot on sight. Okay, we're basically in all or nothing territory now. We sink or swim. It really is that simple. Dressing room. Start second half. And we're going to move this to attacking. Shouts demand more. Okay, Black. On Black. Taking it wide, bringing it over to Foley. And Foley cross it wide for Weru. Weru getting the opportunity to bring it out for Carbo. Carbo, can you reach Foley on that wide side? And, there was almost an opportunity there. We need 3 goals. We need 3 goals just to even match them. And they've just been clinical in front of goal for us. And Walsh back to Spillane, all the way back to the goalkeeper, over to Kelly. Oh, what are you doing, Kelly? Thank God. Although there's no out ball for us. It's McAvoy, just takes us down that right hand side. I'm going to cross it in, and Kane. Okay, it's over the bar. That's okay. Like I said, I really think this is the end of our journey. Although, like, I said I'd be happy with a semi-final at the beginning of this, and now that I'm here, I want the final. Foley bringing it through for Phelan, but defensively, they're just on top of this one. As Weru closing down on that left-hand side. But right, their left, my right. As Walsh cleans up beautifully. Okay, Spillane to Walsh, over to Foley. Foley bring that forward for... Oh, Taggart just can't get onto the end of it. I'm telling you, Wicklow are just on fire, and they're really putting themselves into a position to try and get through to that final. And Taggart bring it forward to Phelan. Ah! Okay. Oh, no. Kane. Don't... Ah... I'm telling you, they're just cutting me open. Absolutely cutting me open. It's just beautiful run by Kane. Just one touch and then just sneaks it past Mulreilly. I think this is where our journey ends, boys. This is where our journey ends. Absolute demolishing in this semi-final. What hurts is it's in Nolan Park. That's what hurts. What hurts the most. As Bingham has an opportunity here, over to Kane. I've got horrible Harper. I'm feeling can't get on the end of it. Murphy, it's been one of those games where it just hasn't worked for us. And you can see, like, even Taggart with a 6.1. Daly over to Foley. Foley bringing this on, setting it up for a cross, and Murphy is just there. It has just not been our day. We have not been able to exploit our opportunities. Walsh taking forward to Foley. Foley on that outlap for Black. Black with a cross for Weru. Phelan pulling one back. Showing that we have the ability. We've just defensively, we've crumbled. We've fallen apart today. Look, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Encourage. And we go very attacking. All out. Let's go over here. Taggart can come here. Cargo and Black. And they can just... Secondo Volante support. Because we need to make opportunities count here. It really is all or nothing at this point. 3 goals in 15 minutes. Can it happen? Can it happen? I'm not really sure it can happen, but sure, we're going to try anyway. You have this, Black. Come on. Black all the way back from O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Spillane. Doing a little bit of tennis. Okay. Carbo, you bring this forward for us? You going to bring this forward? Okay, go on. Bring in for Foley. The less said about that, the better. Okay, opportunity now for a goal. Yes. Okay, 3-5. We've an opportunity. Like we're clawing our way back. There's 10 minutes, 2 goals to bring this to extra time. What a finish by Spillane. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal. Like, again, I don't have my hopes up because I just go on, demand more. And it's closing out for us. No, this is it. And just like that, we're out. Wicklow just absolutely destroyed us. They had that opening flurry in that second minute, 16 minutes, and it found it very difficult to claw back since. We scored 3, but we just weren't able to make the most of it. That's the Leinster Senior Championship. That's all she wrote, I guess. And let's see if... And Longford beat Dublin. It was we had an opportunity for silverware. So the Leinster Senior Championship is going to be Longford versus Wicklow. Now, one thing that I will say is that it is the first time in a while where it won't be won by Dublin. Since 2004-2005, it has been won by Meath or Dublin. And Wicklow or Longford. When was the last time either of those won this championship? Longford won it back in 67. I don't think Wicklow have ever won it. So it looks like Wicklow will get their opportunity for a first win. Disappointed. I'm disappointed. I really am. So we get a week off before we break into the All-Ireland Championship Group C. We have Tyrone Westmeath, face off against them, Kildare, Tipperary, Derry Carlow, and Roscommon. Aiming for a top 2 spot here so that we can get through to those quarterfinals. Again, gutted. I'm gutted with the Leinster Senior Championship. But hey, look, you can't win them all. A top 2 finish, a top 4 finish. Catch you for the next one.